To you, friends, here on this Friday, I'm Greg Merriweather. Well, there are still a lot of questions about exactly what happened and how a night of underage drinking ended with an LSU student, Madison Brooks, dead. We do know that she allegedly left the Reggie's bar with a group of men. During the ride home, that she had a sexual encounter with two of those men, then was dropped off. According to investigators, that was rape. Of course, the men deny that allegation. She was eventually hit by another car along Burbank Drive. Our lead investigator, Scotty Hunter, starts us off with that video the defense attorneys say will be key in their case. Scotty.
A day after this video was released showing the moments a source says Madison Brooks and four men leave Reggie's bar after a night of drinking, attorneys representing the men who've been charged in the case say it sheds new light on what all happened that night.
It confirms what we've said all along, that my clients left, my client and their clients all left, and they were getting ready to leave. And Miss Brooks approached them from the bar. And I think the video is the best evidence of what happened.
The video shows the group leaving the bar around 1:50 in the morning. You can see a group of men walking across the street, then who sources say is Madison Brooks catching up with them. After she crosses the street, it appears she stumbles. Later, in a different video, you can see the group continuing to walk across a different parking lot as they leave. Defense attorneys say Brooks asked for a ride, and at some point during the ride, two of the men had sex with her. Right now, all three of those men are out on bond. Kayvon Washington and a 17-year-old who are accused of having sex with Brooks face a third-degree rape charge, while Everett Lee and Kason Carver are charged with principal to third-degree rape, meaning they were inside the car but did not have sex with Brooks.
The two defendants who engaged in a consensual sexual act with Ms. Brooks did so after obtaining verbal consent.
There are questions, though, over whether consent was possible. According to arrest reports, Brooks, who was underage, was stumbling out of the bar and allegedly raped. Those same reports go on to state her blood alcohol level was .319. Because she was 19, the district attorney says that is more than 4 times the legal limit, but the defense team questions the accuracy of that blood test.
If you have a .319, your motor skills shut your body down. You can't walk, you can't talk. You're lapsing in and out of blackout, and you risk death. The evidence that we've seen so far on the video of Miss Brooks running across the street in front of Reggie's, that undermines the police version of events. And until our experts can look at what happened, we believe that the BAC that they're saying is inaccurate.
Yeah, I mean, I think that may be easy for a layperson to say, but I think that that would probably rely more on someone that has a different background to talk about.
What's also unclear is whether Brooks was drinking more between the time she left the bar and the time she was later hit and killed on Burbank Drive.
I know that everybody has a lot of questions they want answers right now, and so do we. But this investigation is ongoing. It's active.
The arrest report also states the two men who had sex with Brooks asked her for consent 5 times before the sexual encounter, and she said yes. The defense team is confident this will be made clear as the case moves forward.
As the facts of this case continue to come forth, we believe that intent and consent will be very clear.
District Attorney Hiller Moore's office says it is a possibility, depending on the evidence, that they could upgrade the charges to first-degree rape, a much more serious charge, but he says that will depend on what comes out.
It just depends on the evidence that eventually comes in. At this point, they are arrested for third-degree rape based on the lack of ability to consent to sex. First-degree rape, obviously a much more serious offense, is when somebody is raped by more than one person, by 2 people or more. And that's obviously what the allegations are.
You have to prove that it was non-consensual. They would have a very difficult time proving any of that.
All right, Scotty Hunter out here with us now. Scotty, where do we go from here?
Yeah, Greg, this could go a lot of different ways. Now, there's a possibility that a grand jury could be brought in to hear this case. There's also a question tonight over whether that 17-year-old charged in this case could actually be tried as an adult.
All right, so plenty of stuff still to come. Thank you. Appreciate it.